All right, so let's get back in here, get it rolling. Yes, that's gonna be our save file. All right. I think so. When we last left off,
I should write something.
I think we were ready to go to advance the day, but let's take a look and see. I don't think we can go out on this particular night, but we can do some coffee or study. Let's do that. Let's do some coffee.
Hey.
Still need to try to refill our
sure your clothes
stockpile. So we used a bunch of our coffee in one of the last palace. So let's do that.
Yes.
Yes. He's so happy about his coffee. Point up.
Well then.
We're gonna get some fours on there on our stats here before long. Mm-hmm. Yeah, our notoriety's getting up to over 35%. We're climbing up there in the popularity here.
What a refreshing morning. How are you doing? I didn't expect the Phantom Thieves would suppress a man that even the police had trouble with. The fact they have so much support online is worrisome. I'm in a bind since I previously denounced them.
Mm-hmm.
All the interviews these days ask me about that. Still, can we really say the Phantom Thieves are on the side of justice with just this example?
What do you mean?
I was originally investigating the mental shutdown incidents. People change suddenly and cause strange accidents or horrible crimes. Don't you think it's similar to the change of heart that the Phantom Thieves are doing? Now that I think about it, their actions mirror the mental shutdown cases, with the rate of victims.
Yeah, we're gonna have some sabotage coming along here before too long, and not from Akechi, but I'm still really curious who that girl was that was spying on us. That can't be good.
It's impossible not to see a connection there. Sorry. I don't want to make you late. I'll see you again.
Yes, I'm sure you will, Akechi. Shibuya crime ring reveals all. The leader's confession has led to the arrest of other key members. Sudden rampage, highway accident, the driver's death has been confirmed, taking the total count up to 4.
I see.
Thanks to Kaneshiro spilling the beans, that organization is falling like a house of cards. We're getting more and more famous.
Okay, let's get started.
Tests are coming up. Everyone studying? I know some of you rely on all-nighters, but I can't recommend it. That really messes up your information retention. Oh, speaking of, do you guys know the difference between short-term and long-term memory? The simple answer is the short-term memory is more temporary, contextual, but long-term memory sticks with you. In the short term, you're working with a hard limit. You retain only 6, maybe 7 pieces of information. But your brain's capacity for long-term memory is huge. It might even be infinite, according to some theories. Wow.
How about you?
Okay, Stacker. Always pick on the quote-unquote troublemaker, huh? Transfer student. What do you think about all this? Short-term memories only stick with you for a second at a time. That said, how long do you think you can retain long-term memories? Memories that last a long time, memories of your whole life. I mean, I don't know about your whole life, but a long time? I think we may have to look this one up, folks. We may have to phone a friend to make sure we get this right, eh? Let's see, because it won't let us do the... Okay, so let's see. Yes, I'm a shameless cheater. I'm looking up the answers for this. All right, let's see. Yeah, okay, memories last a long time. That's what I figured on that part. Okay. So anyway, you keep them for a long time. The question is how long? Mariki mentioned something about the amount of memories you can store, right? Something like, well, that's infinite. That part's infinite, right? If you have a theoretically infinite space for them, then theoretically you'd be able to retain them for... Well, I mean, neither one of these are accurate, so we gotta go forever. I
Nice.
think so, too.
This is it. That's right.
Okay, good. There we go. Basically, stuff encoded into your long-term memory never really goes away. Short-term memories become long-term memories through reiteration. It'd be great if we could encode all the test answers to long-term memory, huh? Ah, well, can't always get what you want. Man, he gets all those answers right. They're probably getting really mad at me for being a smarty pants.
Nice going.
There we go. Work on that knowledge. But at least you've got summer break once the exams are over, so do your best to study, okay? Yeah, memories never really go away. That means I'll remember my past eventually, right? Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see, Morgana. I am curious to know what your past is. (7/18) Marine Day. Finals end on the 16th, so that should be good, right? What are you talking about? The fireworks festival. You're really quick to look up stuff like that. Impressive, Ryuji. It's easier to work when you got a goal in mind, yeah? Hey, we're in the middle of class. Talk about those things later. Leave it to Makoto to keep us on track. Yeah.
Hey, are you listening?
Oh no. It's this guy. Here comes the chalk, guys. You, pay attention. Is that how you listen when someone's talking to you? Here it comes. Let's hope we dodge it again. Oh, man. We couldn't dodge that one. Hit him right in the forehead. Looks like you need more proficiency to completely dodge that. All right, we'll work on our proficiency. I really need to get back to the batting cages. Yes.
Hey,
Stacker-kun. Heading home? It's rare running into you at this hour. That reminds me. Do you remember the counseling Dr. Maruki's offering? It seems to be growing quite popular. I saw someone heading into the nurse's office just as I was leaving the school. The teachers say he's been well worth his time here, but I have a feeling there's more to his popularity than just talent. Maybe I should find out for myself at some point. What about studying? Naturally, that'll still happen when I get home. It's part of my daily routine.
excuse me.
I appreciate your concern, but how about yourself? Depending on the exam scores, there may not be a fireworks festival for anyone to attend. Were you aware? I'm joking. But make sure you study well, alright?
All right then.
I need to buy some more test prep booklets on my way home. See you later.
Senpai,
Volgar Senpai.
what a pleasant surprise. Are you headed home too? Same here. I don't have club practice today. That reminds me, there's something I wanted to report to you. Would now be a good time?
Sure thing.
Thank you. Why don't we find a seat somewhere?
Huh?
Akechi.
And you are...
It's been quite a while, Akechi-san.
And the same for you. Yoshizawa-san, right?
You know each other?
My father works at a TV station. Have you ever seen Good Morning Japan? My father's the director.
Oh, he's fancy pants.
I've been brought onto the show as a guest a number of times now. That's how I ended up becoming acquainted with Yoshizawa-san. I didn't know you knew her as well.
She's my friend.
He helped me out of a jam before, and now he's been offering me guidance.
Helped you out of a jam, huh? I see. So, what were you two up to?
Oh, right! I was just about to share some exciting news. It's nothing to keep secret, so I may as well spill it now. About that summer competition I mentioned to you before, I was chosen to be our club representative.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
This only feels like the beginning to me, though.
Isn't your club's team considered to be quite prestigious? And you're their representative. I must say, that's extremely impressive.
Thank you. I'll do my best to make everyone proud.
I'll be cheering you on as well. Ah, I have an idea. Since all three of us are here, why don't we go somewhere as a group? We can call it our little celebration for Yoshizawa-san's success.
That would be wonderful! Does that work for you, Senpai?
That settles it. Would you mind if I chose the place? There's a wonderful little cafe I know about.
Of course. Lead the way.
Yoshizawa-san? You drink hot beverages even in the summer?
I feel so attacked right now. I'm totally a coffee drinker, no matter what the weather's like. It could be sweltering outside. I want my hot coffee.
I have to prevent my body from getting too cold, since the meet's coming up rather soon.
I see. You make sure you're covering all your bases.
Your drink's just as hot. I was about to say, he's got a coffee cup too.
Good point. Well, some people say coffee can cool you off, even when hot, so I try to avoid that too. I had this image that you enjoy sweet things, Akechi-san. Is that untrue? I swear I saw you eating fried sweetbread on TV just the other day.
Fried sweetbread.
It's all part of a marketing strategy. That sort of stunt is an easy crowd pleaser.
You seem to have your own bases covered as well.
I feel lied to.
Presenting oneself in a favorable light is nothing surprising. More surprising is just how innocent you seem to be.
Oh, if he only knew.
I've been wondering, how do you two know each other?
His social studies class visited the set of a TV show I appeared on.
Ah, that's right. Second years got to go to a TV station.
He and I exchanged our opinions during the shoot, and his way of thinking intrigued me.
I can definitely see that. Senpai's take on things often helps me as well.
That reminds me, Yoshizawa-san. You had mentioned that he's been providing you with some guidance.
Yes, like you just said, his way of thinking is intriguing. I figured I could benefit from his input.
In that case, let's play a little game. Would you mind if I pose the same question to you that I first asked him?
This'll be interesting.
No, go right ahead.
So, my question was, what do you think of the Phantom Thieves, Yoshizawa-san?
The Phantom Thieves? You mean in the case that they do in fact exist, yes? I admit that the assistance of others in need is a truly great act, but I simply can't agree with their methods.
I see. Care to explain why?
I suspect the Phantom Thieves' existence isn't going to be beneficial to society in the long run.
How so?
Well, for example, when someone's faced with a problem to overcome, I believe they need to do it themselves. Getting help from others is totally fine, but in the end, it takes a person's initiative to truly create lasting change. If society relied upon a safety net like the Phantom Thieves, I worry that people would stop making a conscious effort. Granted, this depends on how severe the problem is, and it's inaccurate to apply generalizations to an entire population, but I believe a society where everyone simply leaves matters to the Phantom Thieves wouldn't last for very long.
Well, that's why not everybody needs the Phantom Thieves. Just those people in that extreme situation, Kasumi.
I see. So, in the sense of a person's growth, their actions actually hinder it. Quite an interesting take on the matter. Let me ask you then.
Oh boy.
What do you think of Yoshizawa-san's opinion?
It's an opinion. It's a unique stance.
Quite. I'd say it's equally as unique as your own opinions.
Wait, could you actually be a fan of the Phantom Thieves, Senpai?
I didn't mean to start an argument. I just can't help myself sometimes. Let's change the subject to something a bit lighter.
I'm sorry, I should probably get going. If I'm away from home too late, my parents will begin to worry.
Right, then let's call it a day. Good luck on your competition.
I'll be rooting for you.
Yes, thank you. Well then, see you later.
Ah, you're back.
How'd you know? Nothing gets by me. I own the place, remember? I can tell what goes on here just by looking at the tables. Alright, what we got here? How about a match? Our exams are such a downer. I'm already bummed up about the tests coming up. I'm in trouble for everything that's not English. I haven't been studying at all. Oh, maybe we can make some progress if we keep an eye on each other. Want to study together? Yeah, we could do that. I need to I wonder if we should thinking about doing this though. Yeah, let's go meet up with her. Hifumi.
Good evening.
It's even hotter this summer. I'd like to teach you shogi at different locations from time to time to change up the mood. Somewhere outside without too many people. There may not be many such places. Well then, shall we play a match today? Don't think my bond will deepen, but well, we're here, so let's do it. Maybe I should invite her to the Inokashira Park. Invite her. That's an excellent idea.
I look forward to it.
I know it's sudden, but I'd like you to take me there. I might be able to think of a good move. Yes, I feel like I can play shogi at a different pace here. The scenery, the sounds, the smells. I'll be able to utilize all 5 of my senses. Perhaps I'll even come up with some new ideas. I'm glad to hear it.
Yes.
A change in sensibility changes one's choice of moves. It may help you to improve as well. I've opened up new opportunities through shogi. You are like a shogi piece filled with endless moves. I wonder what kind of person you will become. Just imagining all the possibilities is fun. I'm starting to get the feeling that a new move will come to me.
Well then.
Now that we feel refreshed, let us play fair and square. Well, I don't know about fair. She's gonna wipe the floor with me, but... Nice, okay.
Okay. Let's end here for today.
Yes, ma'am. Good stuff.
My hope rests with the Phantom Thieves.
I'm so glad the Phantom Thieves are all over the news. Yeah, they've really taken off since the whole Kamoshida thing. The legend of the Phantom Thieves started at our school. We practically one of them. And who can't relate to what they're doing? Punishing corrupt adults up to no good. The police should take notes.
Quiet down.
People sure are making a fuss even though it's right before exams. Behind Keneshiro's arrest are the Phantom Thieves, the mysterious group that changes people's hearts. If I recall, there were similar rumors back during that business with Kamoshida-kun. Help the weak and crush the strong. Truly a modern legend of the Gentleman Thief. In the long history of humans, the Gentleman Thief has been seen briefly during times of turmoil. Now then, please look at this picture. Vogor-kun? Interesting picture. This picture depicts the final moments of Ishikawa Goemon.
Do you know the answer?
He did something during the Shingoku period that had him and his family boiled to death. Ooh, boy. Do you know what he did? Yeah, I do actually. He stole something.
This is it.
Correct.
That is correct. Ishikawa Goemon is Japan's most famous thief. He's very popular, and some call him a gentleman thief. By the way, the Goemon bath comes from his name. Only stealing from the rich and powerful and sharing with the poor. Goemon's exploits have been documented in many forms of media, like kabuki and novels.
No way.
Nice go.
You must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. Sure, that's what it is. That's what we're going to go with. Totally smart because of that. However, it's actually unclear whether or not Goemon was indeed a gentleman thief. Rebellion against Hideyoshi, whose campaign had failed, propaganda by the government to sully his name. The gentleman thief Goemon may be no more than an illusion, made by varying motivations. In actuality, most heroes and gentleman thieves throughout history are something like that.
Yep.
For that, you need to study for the exams. Oh, tomorrow, guys. Alright.
It's open. Welcome.
Excuse me.
Sorry for coming by so suddenly.
It was nothing.
Oh no, everyone's permitted to stop by whenever they like. I know the phrase counseling session can make some people nervous, but don't be. Considering you're the student council president, I'd rather they didn't force you to come here at all, actually.
No.
Well, I was advised to come, but I still chose to do it on my own.
Good.
Good, glad to hear it. But please, there's no need to be concerned about my being here. Feel free to discuss anything with me. Alright,
yes.
so I shall. You're sounding more like the counselor here than I am.
I see.
Excellent grades, exemplary conduct. Wow, you appear to be the ideal honor student.
No.
Not at all. In fact, quite the opposite. I'm actually a bit of a mess, and I always have to turn to others for help. Well, you sure had me fooled. Even still, getting help isn't a bad thing at all. In fact, it's wonderful that you have a support system. Indeed. Especially lately. I feel like I can't do anything right by myself nowadays. Did something go wrong for you?
Yes.
Yes, but it's nothing major. I've come to understand all too well that it's a bad idea taking on more of a burden than one should. You really do seem like someone with a mature sense of responsibility. However, that may be why people around you, especially the adults who should be protecting you, rely on you so much. Adults who should be protecting me? So, in other words, her sister. Had I been clever enough to understand that earlier, things may have gone a bit differently for me. You think so? You live alone with your older sister. I see. Pardon me saying so, but it seems you've been through quite a lot.
But
Honestly, it only felt like the norm to me. But our lack of adult guardians have been hard on my sister, even now as well. And I'd be lying if I said it wasn't hard for me too. Do you still remember them? Your parents? Yes.
hey, so
Not as much about my mother, admittedly, but my father, without a doubt. In fact, now that I think about it, I may well have grown to be a bit uptight because of that.
I see.
Is that so? And are you doing okay now? Is your support system adequate?
well,
It's not as if I have a team of employees or anything, but I do have people that I'm able to rely upon well. Of course, I'd never think of them as replacements for my father or my sister. No one could replace either of them. What I've lost won't ever come back. I just need to keep my chin up and push forward towards my future.
Quite.
I like the way you put that. No one can ever be replaced, yet we need to keep pushing towards our future. Should anything come up that you want to help with, I'll be there to support you, though my skills are pretty limited. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words.
hey,
Hope you're ready for exams. I'd be pretty sad if the leader of the Phantom Thieves got bad grades. Oh boy. Oh my goodness, we've got so many things. Makoto, what's she got? You studying going well? I can give you a general idea of what they were like when I was a second year. What do you think? Want to study together? Yes, let's go study with Makoto.
this goes like this.
Now solve this problem using the formula I just taught you. Do you understand, Stacker-kun? I think I could do it. Seems like you're studying a little more efficiently today thanks to Makoto's help. Nice. Nice, nice. Rank up? Rank up? Nope, just point.
I agree.
Impressive, Stacker-kun. You're a quick learner. This is actually pretty good review for me as well. Well then, let's move on to the next problem.
I'll see you later.
Well, I think this is a good place to stop for today. Alright, hopefully, I don't know if that has some kind of inherent help for whenever we take our exams or not. I'd like to think it does, but... Alright, what we got? Exams are coming up soon. You're not getting a jump on studying without me, right? If you're gonna do it, you want to do it together? I'm in serious trouble. Yeah, let's go study with Ryuji. I'll be waiting at the diner in Shibuya. Alright. Might as well.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get the hang of this, so I guess that's what I do with this one too. Wait, that's no good. Dang it! What'd I mess up on? Try starting over. Good advice, Stacker. It's important to revisit and review where things went wrong. Nice. More knowledge. We can take it. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, here. If I just fix this. Whoa, problem solved. You freaking amazing, dude. I'm gonna go grab a refill. Solving that question's got me real pumped up.
Wanna head back?
All right. We'll see if those 2 sessions help us.
Yo.
I just heard this, but apparently we're having a summer festival soon. I heard there's going to be stuff like kebab steaks, the hot stuff. Dude, I'm so pumped. What about studying?
Come on, man.
Well, I'll figure it out. There was some English on the website, too. Oh, man, now I'm hungry. Let's get going already. All right, exam day. Let's see how it goes. Today is the first day of your exams. Begin! If angle C is 28 degrees, angle A is D are 88 degrees. What is the angle of B and E? Well, that would be 64 degrees.
Ooh, we can do this.
Uh-huh. Let's see, an essay question. This looks tough, but let's calm down and think it through. Explain the origin of Bozy. Baozi in this hot weather? Well, never mind. I think it came up in class. They were invented by the famous guy from Romance of the Three Kingdoms, right? Zhuge Yes, the strategist of Shu. I think the story was about a river overflowing somewhere Zhuge Liang visited, and the river they were offering something to quell the river. Barbarians' heads. That's it, a crazy story, and that's how we came up with the Baozi, right? This master strategist came up with the Baozi too. To offer them instead of heads. Yep. Yeah, I think you're right. The Baozi were invented as an offering to a river spirit to replace the tradition of offering severed heads.
Yep.
You finished in time. Nice.
Give it up.
Give it up. All right.
Now everyone.
This is the second day of finals. You may begin. Write the name and genus of this organism. Oh, yeah. This is the red king crab, Paralithodes. Paralithodes?
Ooh, we can do this.
Come on, let's go. What happened when the government issued paper and hard currencies in Japan for the first time? It caused confusion in the economy.
Ooh, we can do this.
All right.
Let's get started.
Today is the third day of finals. Are you ready? You may begin. What is the English equivalent of the Norwegian idiom raining witches? Oh yeah, it's raining cats and dogs. Yep.
Ooh, we can
Yep.
do this.
Which of the following is another name for the suman noodles traditionally eaten on Tanabata? Oh, that's demon guts. Yep.
Ooh, we can do this.
We can do this. Morgana, you're just really there with the support, aren't you? All right, I think we did good, guys. I think our exam was a success, a raging success. Today's the last day of exams, huh? It seemed like some of those were kind of tough.
Yep.
Well, it wasn't too bad. You should have gotten a decent score, right?
My parents are gonna kill me. There was so much stuff on that exam. I didn't have time to study everything. I probably could have managed if I had an extra week, too.
An extra week, huh? The only people who get that kind of cushy treatment are the honor students.
Oh, you mean like Yoshizawa-san?
Oof.
I heard the school moved her exam period. Must be nice getting perks like that.
Hey there. Congrats on surviving finals. Today was the last day, right? Say, would you happen to have some free time right now? There's something I'd like to discuss. I promise it'll just take a moment.
Sure.
Thanks. I know you're exhausted, so I'll make this quick. It sure has heated up now that the rainy season's passed. I just know my electric bill is going to start climbing this month.
Huh.
Anyway, as I'd mentioned, there's something I'd like your opinion on.
Do you need counseling?
Well, I suppose that's actually accurate. I've had something on my mind lately, and I want to hear your take on it.
So I know this is kind of random. This kind of reminds me of if anybody's ever seen Better Off Dead. There's this point where the main character who his stuck up highfalutin girlfriend broke up with him, and so that's kind of like how the premise of the movie starts, right? And he's just down in the dumps, and there's some pretty dark and morbid undertones. But there's just one point where a teacher calls him aside and says, "Well, there's no other way for me to ask this, but I need your opinion on something, or I need to ask you something. What do you think if I ask so and so out?" His ex-girlfriend, I can't remember her name, and it's in his imagination, but that's kind of the vision I get right here. It's like, do you mind if I ask out Makoto or Anne?
Okay, here goes. Oh, this is all hypothetical, mind you, but imagine there's somebody for whom you have high expectations. They're trying their absolute hardest to meet those expectations. Now, this person receives an awful lot of special treatment from people so they can perform to the best of their abilities. So, what do you think those people will do if the expectations leveled on this person aren't met?
Well, I think they'll be disappointed is the understatement. I don't know if they'll turn on the person. I'll go with that.
Yep, that's right. When you work as a counselor, you always think, I have to help this person so their heart doesn't break. But that's easier said than done. This world really is a callous one. No matter how much positivity or dedication a person has, just a bit of influence from their peers can easily mess with their heads. Every time I'm confronted with such a situation, I can't help but grasp the limitations of therapy as a profession.
You just have to keep on trying.
Oh, I'm not sick of this job or anything like that. Don't worry. Sorry, I didn't mean to get all analytical. What I meant was, if we want to truly help people stuck in a predicament like that, we need a fundamental solution.
Like what?
Nothing really comes to mind at the moment. This is just a thought, but what if we got the Phantom Thieves to change our hearts?
Whoa! Hold up now.
Maybe have them shift our feelings so we won't lose to this unfair reality. It would ultimately be for the positive.
Oh, I don't know about that. Is that really a change of heart?
Good point. You're right. Sorry, I was just thinking out loud. I seem to have lost track of the time. I should be getting back to my work. Our conversation's been very enlightening. Thank you, and enjoy your vacation.
Exams are finally over. I'm so exhausted.
Everybody's just down.
I can get back to actually sleeping in peace.
You must have been studying pretty hard if it kept you up at night.
Nah, I was up playing video games.
Oh my
Slacking off
gosh.
is just too much fun.
I know, right? I kept cleaning my room instead of studying. It might even be too clean now.
You two are perfect exemplars of what escapism can mean.
And I can only imagine what the end result will be.
Whatever. It's over with now. Who cares about that anymore? What's real important is the Phantom Thieves' popularity. Ain't it amazing?
It kind of feels like our time's finally here.
I have even heard people excitedly speculating about our next target. We will have to choose carefully.
There's no need to hurry. We should spend some time thinking it over.
Hold up. The most important thing now is our celebration party. I hope you guys didn't forget. It's the fireworks festival on the 18th. I guess we're good meeting up in Shibuya, yeah? Let's say 5 p.m.
You sure are on top of these kinds of things.
Yep. Oh my goodness, Ryuji. Never
Now
let
for the
reality get
weather.
in the way of a good party. Seems we'll continue to have localized torrential rainstorms all throughout next week. If you're heading outside, be prepared for sudden changes in the weather. Oh boy. That time just flew by today, huh? Alright, let's save. Okay, now I'm wondering what I can do, if anything.
go to bed.
Yeah, okay. So no options today. Alright.
Let's go to bed.
Yep, sleep. Let's see if we meet up with Igor today. Oh, wait, what's this?
Hey, it's me.
Sorry for calling so late. I wanted to ask you about the summer festival. You remember the one I told you about? I think so.
Come on, man.
I know so. Dang it. Come on, the whole thing with the kebabs?
So, like,
Completely spaced out on it till now, but the festival's tomorrow. Do you want to go? Fine, fine.
yeah.
I know you'd be down. Let's make sure we invite Yusuke too. He's always down to chow. I did just remember they said it might rain tomorrow though. Eh, whatever. No way it's gonna rain on a day like this. See you tomorrow. Oh, Ryuji. How would he know whether or not it'll rain? Sheesh. All worked up over a silly little festival, full of food of all kinds. Well, I suppose you deserve to enjoy yourself, but be sure to keep a low profile, alright?
Let's turn in for the night.
Anyway, let's get some sleep. Oh, and no sleeping in, got it? I'm gonna skip breakfast for this.
What's up? What? Why are you staring at my face?
Ryuji, I have a favor to ask.
A favor? Sure. You need some money for food or something?
Not this time. I've actually been mulling over a new battle tactic for a while now. And I'd like for you to lend a hand in bringing my idea to fruition.
Oh, a new
Oh,
move?
nice! We get our next finishing move here. Sweet!
That sounds badass. I totally want in.
Well, it's merely a rough idea at this point, but... What do you think?
Wasn't that, like, way more detailed than some rough idea?
Well, I don't deserve such praise. I would merely prefer to add a splash of beauty to an otherwise barbaric battlefield, so to speak.
Sick! So, all we gotta do now is see how the star reacts to your idea, right?
We should consult Jose about this soon. However, I can feel my appetite growing after describing my idea.
Same here.
That's funny. Anytime is a good time to eat. Oh, check this place out.
So hot.
It's as if we're walking around in an enormous sauna.
Whose bright idea was it to come here?
Nice. Good job, Ryuji.
Yours.
And just look at that crowd. Smiling faces everywhere you look. With that, let's move right into asking some of the visitors here for their comments.
A TV crew, huh?
We better not stand out.
We should grab our kebabs and get out of here.
Let's interview those three.
Oh, no.
Hey, is she talking about us?
What the?
Yeah. What do we do?
Let's make a run for it.
That would just make us appear even more suspicious.
Dang it.
They got us.
Oh, hell. Okay, I'm gonna ham it up, make some real cringy comments, and I can't use any of the footage.
Oh, no.
Hello. It sure is hot today, huh?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And if it's this hot in July, can you imagine just how insane the weather's gonna be in December?
Oh, my gosh.
Anyway, since you're here for the festival, does that mean you and your friends there are meat lovers?
I'd say that we're really lovers of fruit. Oh, and sweets. Sweets are just to die for.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
Whew, that was too close.
We're in trouble.
That was truly cringeworthy. But are you certain that they won't air any of it?
Oh, it's definitely making it to the air.
I'm pretty sure she thought there was a broadcast disaster. We ought to be okay.
More important than that, though, it's time to get some meat.
Oh, right, my kebab. Lines for the food stalls were even more insane than the heat.
Standing around in this sweltering heat was rather trying.
And almost all the good stuff was already sold out.
I didn't even eat breakfast this morning. I'm starting to get lightheaded.
Even still, an occasion like this seems to make everything taste delicious. How mysterious.
It's because we're together.
That's pretty poetic, dude. Well, we came all the way out here, so we might as well go check that thing out.
What thing?
I heard they're building some kind of huge-ass stadium or something nearby. Wait, was that what it was?
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
A stadium. Well, such buildings often have intriguing architecture. I'd love to see it for personal reference.
Yeah, then come on, let's go. So, that's it? It barely even started?
Everything's getting to be a disappointment today. It's been a disaster.
We seem to be premature spectators.
I guess this is what people call jumping the gum.
Jumping the gun.
There ain't nothing to do here. You want to go grab a bite somewhere?
Sorry, I'm considering picking up more art supplies. I have a summer assignment to work on. Also, the summer festival drained my coffers. Even if I did grab a bite, all I could order would be water and a hot towel.
Well, in that case, probably ought to just call it quits for today.
What a bummer.
Hey, isn't that Yoshizawa?
Oh, it is.
Don't you think she's acting strange? You know, she did mention something about a meet earlier.
Ain't you guys headed home?
Go on ahead without me.
Huh? Oh, well, see you then.
Yes, catch you later.
Senpai?
What a pleasant surprise.
Yes. Did you come to see the stadium too? Same here. I needed to give myself a pep talk.
Something wrong?
Sometimes, when things get me down, I come here. Although, that doesn't really answer your question, does it? I know this may get in the way of your plans, but would you be willing to join me for lunch?
Sumi's eyes look a little red and puffy. Uh-oh. Maybe best to accompany her. Yes. We don't even get the option. We're going.
Whew, that was delicious.
What did I just witness?
I'm always like this after a meet. In all honesty, I'd like to keep going, but any more will end up harming my performance.
So the meet's done?
Simply put, it was a disaster. I've been feeling like I'm getting back into the natural flow of things, thanks to you, Senpai. But when the moment of truth arrived, my body still wouldn't move the way that I wanted it to.
Is it more of a mental thing?
I think that's a big factor. Something similar happened to me in middle school, but back then, I had someone by my side that kept me going.
Really?
I have a younger sister. We promised each other that we'd win international gymnastics competitions together. But this spring, she died in an accident.
Oh, man.
I promised her we'd take the gold for our routines across the world. But I can't stop worrying about my lack of improvement lately. I've really been throwing myself into practice, but I wonder if even that won't be enough.
You really are doing your best.
Senpai, thank you for being so thoughtful. You just keep on rescuing me, don't you? Okay, no more brooding. There are still more meets left this year. I'm going to start from scratch and train as hard as I can. Thank you so much for listening to all that. Now I feel like I've been recharged. Mind, body, and spirit.
and stomach.
Well, at least my mind and spirit are recharged. The best way to stave off hunger is with some vigorous activity. I'm going to jog home.
Oh
Take
my
care.
goodness.
you're back.
How could you, Vogar? Uh-oh. How could I what? If you were going to the summer festival, why didn't you invite me?
What did you say?
How does Mishima know about that? They're showing it on TV. Oh no. Something about it being hot in December or saying sweets are to die for. There's a bit with Sakamoto saying some really crazy stuff. Mission failed. Mission? What are you talking about? Look, my point is, next time you guys are going out to have fun, can I come along too? I'm the Phantom Thieves producer, you know.
Oh man.
You kidding me? I hope Lady Anne and the others haven't found out. Oh, you know they have. Oh, that's terrible. Oh my goodness. Celebratory festival photo. Let's see this. Here's our commemorative photo from the summer festival. At least that was the idea. Oh no. It's certainly evocative. Well, don't let it get to you. Stuff happens. It's understandable, given the heat. Perhaps your hands grew sweaty and it slipped. Next time we'll make sure we get somewhere we actually eat. Agreed. I'd prefer an indoor establishment myself. Preferably one with ample seating and free refills of water. That'd just be the diner again. And why not? It's a place of calm, where one may also partake of delicious food. I mean, I guess? Man, all this talk about food's got me hungry. A cup of ramen would hit the spot. I believe I shall do the same. Fortunately, I recently acquired some high-quality bread crusts.
Sorry.
Couldn't catch it for you. I always forgot how short my arms are as a cat. Alright, let's go meet up with Anne. Sure. Everyone's talking about that chick flick Love Possibly. Get kind of weepy, so it's embarrassing to go along. Can you come watch it with me? Yep.
Help her! Please! Help her! I don't care about the money or my social status, but please! I just need to tell her how I feel!
Lady Anne's holding back her tears. She's totally empathizing. But the movie's right. A person's true value isn't about social standing or wealth. Felt like I was able to learn about love. Oh, look at that. How about that, huh? Is that going to be charm? Yep. Nice, nice. Used up 2 packs of pocket tissues. I guess girls like me want that perfect romantic kind of love you see in the movies. Understandable. Thanks for going along with it. Now that I think about it, that movie wasn't geared toward guys at all, huh?
Thanks!
But I'm glad you came with me. You're such a good friend. Well then, let's head home. Hello, Vogar Senpai? Thank you so much for earlier. Now I can give it 110% tomorrow at practice. You're not gonna rest? Nope. If I take a day off, it'll dull my senses. Next meet, I'll make it onto the winner's podium, I swear. I won't slip up again like I did before. I'll have some great news next time I see you, I promise.
Hey!
Looks like Yoshizawa's gonna be okay now. Heh, she sure had us worried. Today's the fireworks festival. Let's meet at Shibuya at 5. Hey, Makoto, are you going to wear a yukata? I'm planning on it. Yukatas are a great part of the summer tradition. They truly heighten a woman's beauty. I think I will wear mine as well. You've got one? How about you, Stacker? I don't have a yukata. Hey, I know. Why don't you come without your glasses? What's the point in that? I don't know. You don't get to see fireworks every day, so it'd be just sad just wearing normal clothes. I was just thinking you might want to go for a change of pace. That sounds great. You should totally come without your glasses. Well, you guys better not be late. Fireworks and yukatas really add to the feeling of summer. Even Lady Anne will be wearing one.
Come to think of it.
Oh, there's a fireworks festival today. If you're going, be careful. Those things get insanely crowded.
Hey, hey!
It'd be nice to watch the fireworks with the Chief someday. We could watch them right here in LeBlanc. Actually, no, we couldn't. No, that wouldn't work, Morgana.
Right when we were just about to leave, too. Who is it?
Hey, I saw some disturbing news online. Sounds like it'll be really bad if it turns out to be true. What's this about? Well, it seems like an insane group is getting ready to declare war on the Phantom Thieves, and here it comes, guys. I was afraid to just hold on to that information myself, so I wanted to tell you at least. That's actually all I have to say, though, so sorry to bother you on your day off.
What could he mean by an insane group? Let's think about this after we get back. We don't have much time, so let's get going. Damn, it's so hot. The holiday means it's as crowded on here as it is for morning rush hour. Wait, so all these people are going to the fireworks festival? Ugh, this should be fun.
Oh, it's so hot.
Ryuji, just stop it.
I feel like I'm being baked.
Those girls are way too late.
It must be taking time for them to put on the yukata. Why aren't you two wearing one?
I got clothes like yukata. Man, you look way too normal in that.
People often say that to me.
Oh, by the way, the exams.
I bet you got a big fat F on them.
Morgana always poking at Ryuji. Always. You can count on those two, man.
Shut up. We don't know that yet.
Oh,
Are you
wow.
going to the fireworks festival?
They look beautiful.
That's right.
Us too! Wanna go together?
Are we getting hit on?
Come on, let's go together.
Do you happen to be a model?
Oh my gosh, you know who this is, right? I can't believe they don't recognize him.
Waiting around's a pain, so can we just go with these chicks?
No way.
We'll both apologize to the others later.
That's enough. You're disgracing your yukata. You should be more aware of your womanhood.
How could you?
Why don't you go after them then?
So those are the kinds of girls you like, Ryuji.
Never mind, I thought that was the girls with wigs and makeup so that it didn't look like them.
No, that's...
You know, Yusuke's such a pretty boy, but he is really missing out because of what he says.
Yeah.
I guess. But he's more likable since he stays true to his ideals. Definitely more than somebody I know.
Uh-huh.
I heard that Ryuji's pretty much failed his exams. Oh?
Mona, you little...
Hey, it's gonna get crowded if we don't get going.
Agreed.
But, man, you both look amazing in yukata. Talk about Japanese beauty.
It started already.
I know.
Yeah?
Come on!
Looks like you need help.
Then why don't you go buy me a towel already, huh?
We're just trying to get out of the rain, but look how crowded it is.
Man, that's cool. You don't see many of those animated sequences like that. That was cool.
I guess everyone had the same idea. What's up?
I think I just saw someone I know.
You mean the girl in that black car?
Yeah, I was wondering why they
She's got a
focused on
ride.
her.
Oh, time to show your skills, Mona. We need you as a car.
It's not possible in the real world.
My feet hurt, it's cold, the festival's been canceled. This sucks.
We made such a commotion with the public, and this is what we get? Lame. Aren't heroes that lurk in the shadows boring?
That's how it should be.
So that's what makes us cool? To be honest, I'm not a fan. I want to change the world with a loud bang, like a huge firework. Then again, we aren't gonna find someone bigger than Kanashiro that easily.
The rain is letting up. Though it's regrettable, we should go our separate ways for today.
Yeah, let's go home.
So you won't tell me, no matter what.
Look who's here?
I have nothing more to say to you about that.
I see. In that case, I have ways of making you talk.
And of course, at this point, we haven't met Sai in her formal role yet. We've seen her once or twice in here, but not as a prosecutor yet.
Huh? What's that supposed to...
Thanks for the drink.
Hey, we're not done here yet.
What's wrong?
It's nothing.
Sure looked like
Past
something.
Closing time. Clean up the place.
Oh boy.
Regrettably, the cause behind the recent psychotic breakdown incidents is still unknown. On to other news. The international hacktivist group Medjed has released a statement to the Phantom Thieves. These are the details of the message that are posted on Medjed's website. To the Phantom Thieves causing an uproar in Japan. Do not speak of your false justice. We do not need the spread of such falsehood. We are the true executors of justice.
Phantom Thieves again?
However, we are magnanimous. We will give you an opportunity to repent your ways. If you agree to a change of heart, we will accept you as our own. If you reject our offer, the hammer of justice will find you.
So the hunters become the hunted.
Justice, huh?
We are Medjed. We are unseen. We will eliminate evil. Akechi-san, why do you think this announcement was made at this time?
I don't know the details, but there's no doubt that they were provoked by the Phantom Thieves. Whether it's a sense of rivalry or a simple attention grab, given the recent trends, I cannot say. Regardless, it's quite a nuisance.
A nuisance?
Both Medjed and the Phantom Thieves are nothing more than groups that uphold an egoistic justice.
What a stupid thing they're getting riled up on. Phantom Thieves, huh? What in the world are they? You know about them?
Yeah. I'm not interested.
Can't you even take part in small talk? You should have more interest in what's going on with the world. Well, it's about time I go home. Make sure you lock the place up. Also, about the stuff in the fridge. Well, I guess it's fine. Just don't use too much of it.
It's possible that more people like these will continue to appear due to their influence. In that respect, the Phantom Thieves face a very serious crime.
Oh boy. I have a new message in the Phantom Thieves chat room. We gotta talk about Medjed. You mean those guys over, people online are going nuts over? Medjed. That name seems to come from one of the obscure gods from the Egyptian Book of the Dead. I saw the news too. For some reason they think we speak of false justice. Now then, What exactly do you want to speak of regarding Medjed? Well, why don't we go after them as our next target? What a sudden suggestion. I mean, they're like bad hackers or something, right? Technically, they're crackers. Those who use the internet to illegally access and alter data. Medjed is an organized group of such people recognized by the larger international community. So they operate on a global scale. That makes them even bigger than Kanashiro. Right? Then it's settled. Our next target's going to be Medjed. I wonder if the Nav will get ahead if we put Medjed in. Oh, right. Let's try it out. That would be impossible. It has to be a pseudonym. We don't even know how many people Medjed is. Oh. Wouldn't we get at least one member's info if we try and look into it, though? Even if we did, how would we discover their location? The only confirmed presence of Medjed has been online. This is a greater problem than simply finding their keywords. Unless you have any more ideas, Ryuji? Hello? Seems he had suggested this without putting much thought into it. Come on, we can't back down now. People are all excited about it. Our reputation's gonna plummet if we don't face this stuff. That is true. If we remain silent, people would believe we simply choose to run away from the matter. Medjed has taunted us publicly, after all. If they are criminals, we cannot let them be. Yeah. And we don't have any other targets right now either. Hey, Stacker, let's talk to Mishima tomorrow. This is more of his thing. Let's do it. Also, Makoto, try seeing if your sister has any info on them. It's highly unlikely, but sure.
A world-class target, huh? If we can change Medjed's heart, it'll most definitely affect Mementos.
What's interesting though, Medjed is an organization. It's not like in the past we've gone after one person, so it's going to be interesting to see how that goes. All right,
I should write something.
Let's save before we continue on. All right, we got an instant message. I forgot to post this photo I took today. Nice. Not bad, right? I'm a natural with this candy photography stuff. I hope for your sake that was intended to be candid photography. It's a shame about the rain, but at least it means today was a little more memorable. Yeah, but next time we really can't miss the fireworks. Agreed. Still, it was almost impressive how swiftly the weather turned terrible. Perhaps one of us simply fated to bring weather wherever he goes. Alright, now, let me see if I can, yep, we can go. Can we go out? I don't think it'll let us, but let's try it.
Hey!
Nope. Okay. So let's do, yeah, let's do some more coffee. Yep.
Hey!
Brew some coffee. Actually, no, you know what? Let's do some curry if it's available. Yep.
What do you want to do?
Yep. Let's do it. Curry time.
Let me explain.
Red wine.
Yes! All right.
Oh! Well then.
What? Tell me.
You don't watch the news much, do you? They're an international network of hacktivists. They target corporations doing shady business and cause chaos. The subway company's server thing? That was Medjed trying to find out who caused the train accident. So they're good guys? Some liken them to digital Robin Hoods. They snoop through emails and destroy data. They're no better than criminals. Oh, let's check on our, I'm assuming we'll get our grades here. Oh, our grades are out. How'd you do? Darn, I'm dead. Whew, I'm above the average. That's the real dividing line. My allowance is safe for now. Finished a little higher than the average score.
Yeah.
Well, I should set a good example for your friends. It's so funny because I got every answer right, but we still only got just above average. I'm guessing that's just hard-coded in.
We were busy. It's not like I could focus on
Oh,
studying.
man. Did you fail, Ryuji?
Hey, it's not my fault my scores suck, right?
It's your fault.
You don't gotta throw the truth right in my face like that. Anyways, there's something more important here. Mishima.
You want to ask me something about the internet, right?
Yep, I'm gonna be straight with you here. Do you know who Medjed is?
You weren't kidding about being direct. Well, I suppose the news about Medjed and the Phantom Thieves has caused quite the commotion. They started out as hackers of justice, but now they only look out for their own self-interests. That's all I know. They were the group I texted him about yesterday.
I see.
Nobody's sure who actually belongs to Medjed. Well, it looks like things will be exciting this summer. It'll be the Phantom Thieves' world debut, no?
Dude.
Don't worry. I'll be rooting for the Phantom Thieves. I'll get the forum mobilized as well. Now, if we're done talking here, I really must be going. I'll see you guys later.
So that was fruitless.
Oh, man.
Wonder if anyone else got any info.
Mishima was pretty useless. You guys get anything? I tried asking my sister, but it seemed as though she didn't know very much about them. She doesn't specialize in cybercrime after all. I tried looking into them too, but I didn't come up with anything. There are really just no leads. Our opponent is truly elusive.
No luck.
Medjed, huh? It seems like we won't be able to deal with them by ourselves.
I know summer vacation is due to begin next week, but I have an unfortunate announcement.
Uh-oh.
We'll be holding an emergency assembly on Monday the 25th. Please come to school that day.
Oh, wow.
Settle down. We've had many strange incidents. The psychotic breakdowns, students being dragged into crime rings. Hence, Principal Kobayakawa has instructed all teachers to caution the student body. Well, this is inconvenient for us too, you know, having to find things to warn you about so suddenly.
How are we gonna find Medjed? I'm not sure. No matter how hard I look online, all I find are just unreliable rumors. They have carried out corporate terrorism, yet they still managed to elude arrest somehow. Kinda sure it was a lot of trouble, but this turning out to be a much greater ordeal. Do we bite off more than we can chew? I'm not sure. Right, there's no knowing who we're actually up against if we can't see the full picture. We don't even know whether it's a single individual or a large conglomerate of people. And even if we do manage to get a lead, what do we do from there? Dang, this stuff's really not going so good. That's probably why my exams are going to crap too. You know those are two separate things, right? Ryuji.
Damn,
oh man.
this stuff's really not going so good.
Oh gosh.
Clues on Medjed, huh?
Who is she, man? If we can't identify who it is, there's nothing we can do. Let's wait till they make a move. I mean, that's pretty much all we have at this point. Yo, I've been looking into Yamachi lately. I thought I'd give you an update. Apparently he's been hanging out a lot at Monjayaki at shop a lot. I heard he gets real drunk there and brags to his co-workers. So, perfect opportunity, right? If we can get close, we might get some intel out of him. He'd notice you. Right, that's where you come in. He knows me, so I ain't gonna be able to get anywhere near him. But he wouldn't care about you. I bet you could even sit next to his booth if you wanted. Probably. So, I'll let you know once I figure out where he's gonna drink in. Till then, we're gonna put a hold on our training. Well, I'll be counting on you.
Yep.
Sounds like we won't be hanging out with Ryuji for a while, so I guess you'll just have to be patient. Alright, what we got? Makoto and Ann. Alright. To tell you the truth, I've been troubled lately. It's been various things. Studying, daily life. Do you think we can meet? I'd like to tell you about it. Yes, let's do that. Mm-hmm. Student council room. Okay. So my class had a practice entrance exam, and my score was significantly lower than last time. I'm concerned. Is thieves' work distracting you? No, I was sure to set aside an appropriate amount of time to study.
Actually...
The truth is, recently I started questioning the entire point of my education. What do I stand to gain from getting good grades and living up to the high expectations my sister has set for me? I spoke to Aiko about this matter as well, but the answer hasn't become any clearer. Aiko? You don't remember Aiko Takeo? We asked her about the job she had at the salon in Shinjuku. Oh yeah, that girl. Anyway, we've been calling each other every so often since we exchanged contact information. Because of those calls, we've actually grown somewhat close. When I voiced my concerns to her, she asked me how I would benefit from going to the top university. But I couldn't come up with a good answer. As for Aiko, her grades are not the best, but she claims she doesn't even think about that stuff. Apparently her parents can use their connection to find her a job. But isn't that a little irresponsible? It's nice she could rely on her parents, but this is her life, not theirs. I guess that's just a different way of approaching things. Even at that, her vision of the future is still clearer than mine. What about college? I used to think doing what others expected of me was the best way to forward. I was going to major in law, just like my sister did. And after that, I would simply have headed down whatever path society had made for me. But everything changed when I joined the Phantom Thieves. I've realized now there are more important things in life than being a prim and proper honor student. Honestly, I would have looked down on the Aiko's line of thinking in the past, but I know better now. She must have known I was talking about her. Lately, Aiko's been telling me whenever she buys makeup or finds a cute new outfit. That reminds me, she's asked me the other day what hand cream I use. I sent her a picture, and it's apparently the same brand they use in the nurse's office at school. That's adorable. I'm not sure about that. She told me I'm like a middle-aged man in the body of a high school girl. Regardless, that stuff works wonders for dry skin, and it's great value too.
Actually...
My father used to use it all the time. Did I ever tell you he was a police officer? No, you didn't. He detested the corruption in our society and worked tirelessly to bring it to justice. But despite the rough exterior, he was extremely gentle deep down.
That reminds me.
When I was little, I told him I wanted to grow up to be a police officer, just like he was. He was glad to hear me say that, but quick to point out that he didn't want me doing something so dangerous. I had completely forgotten about that dream, to be honest. I like a woman in uniform.
You're right.
It's cool, isn't it? Wearing the uniform is one of the reasons I was so interested in becoming an officer. Either way, after everything that happened, I have no intention of working with the police. Besides, they're trying to stop the Phantom Thieves. What am I supposed to do, arrest myself? I think I need to re-examine what my goals for the future are, outside of just plain studying.
Thank you very much.
You know, it feels like I remembered something important today. Thank you. You know, and she just hit on something really important. Education obviously can be good, but education just for education's sake is a waste. She needs to figure out what she wants to do with her life and focus on that, you know? I guess you could say my viewpoint has been broadened yet again. Nice. Rank up. Chance to perform a follow-up attack if Joker's attacks does not down the enemy. Nice.
All right.
Nice, nice.
Hey.
Team's getting stronger. When I met Aiko, I realized how narrow my viewpoint really was. I only just learned recently that a chemise is now called a camisole, and a button-down sweater is a cardigan. Why does the same thing have to have multiple names? I guess in the end, I'm just becoming more aware of how little I really know. So, please, help me keep fighting back against that ignorance.
I'll see you later.
All right, good stuff. Good talk. Work on that bond. Summer break soon, right? Must be nice being a student. So, I looked into Medjed. Did you find anything? As you know, Medjed is a god that appears in the Egyptian Book of the Dead. Huh? Its name apparently means the Smiter. It seems nobody is actually sure that Medjed is a real name. On top of that, almost everything else about him is unknown. Even his form is unattainable. An unseen god that flies through the sky and shoots from his eyes. He truly is an elusive being. Dude! Everything about his existence is shrouded in mystery. Wait! Fundamentally speaking, ancient Egyptians art always depicted gods drawn in side profile. However, Medjed is facing straight ahead in all depictions of him. Taking all of this into account, he seems to be quite the alien being. Well done. Hey, there's nothing to be impressed about. I hope that information was at least somewhat useful. Indeed it was. Should I look into it more? That's enough, thank you.
So, we still don't have any tangible clues.
No, not really. Alright, what we got? We got a couple of options here. Akechi... I do all kinds of chores. I can do all kinds of housework, you know. If you have time, request me by phone. Okay, I'm still at work. I'll talk to you later. Kawakami's working today. Use the yellow phone if you want to call her. Decide later. The problem is, okay, I need to look up and see what kind of, yeah. All right, what kind of perks can we get? A free time. Kawakami can help you gain free time in other teachers' classroom. Oh, right, the free time. That is kind of useful. Super housekeeping. You can request a Kawakami make curry or infiltration tools for you. Special massage. After entering the metaverse, you can request a massage from Kawakami, which allow you to go out at night. Ah, okay. The curry or infiltration tools is very, very useful. I think we're gonna work on that. That's kind of a cool thing, actually. All right. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Yep. Yeah, now it costs, but I think it's worth it.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I think it's like 5,000. This is Becky. Ah, wait, it's you. It's summer, but you don't lose focus. You're still in high school, so don't go out playing at night. Wait, is this considered playing at night? Or worse? Well, it's under my supervision. It's fine. As long as you request me, I'll do your housework for just 5,000 yen. Yeah, alright, so we'll build our bond. That's good.
Hey.
Man, if we can get her to make us some lockpicks, which I need to get some more anyway. Yep, call her over. Yep. That would be super worth it.
Then I'll head over.
Please clean up your room and wait for me. Wait a minute. Isn't that your job, ma'am? She seems to be thankful that I requested her. I feel like my bond with Kamal... Alright, growing stronger. Outstanding.
Thank you for using our service.
So now let's see if we get any perks from... Oh, it does... Nope. Maybe not. I thought my confidant was going to level up.
Seems you've got your share of problems, inmate.
Don't we all?
To think you would relax under such circumstances. Either you're quite bold, or quite foolish.
One with an unseen form. It seems you've been targeted by troublesome company.
Indeed, we have, Igor. You got any help for me? You mean Medjed?
I've been enjoying this endless dispute over justice. However, it will soon come to an end, and through the appearance of an unexpected force of all things.
Oh.
Engaging with formidable enemies is also part of your rehabilitation. I ask that you overcome this.
Well, thanks. How about a little assistance here, Igor?
After all, you must hone your powers and become a magnificent thief.
It's really summer now. I get sweaty just walking a little bit. I didn't think Medjed would pounce on the Phantom Thieves. Interesting things keep happening this year. The influence of the Phantom Thieves knows no bounds. I underestimated it, honestly. I wonder what the public thinks of this. Are they entertained? Or perhaps inconvenienced?
Entertained.
Entertained, huh?
I mean, there's no doubt.
A luxury for the uninvolved. I know they mean no ill intent. So this is what the public thinks. Oops. I don't have time for a conversation. My attendance has been poor due to interviews lately. Thank you for your valuable opinion. I'll see you around.
I don't get it.
There haven't been any news on the Phantom Thieves versus Medjed showdown. Which of them will come out on top? They're both just criminals pretending to be heroes. If you ask me, Medjed causes way more trouble. They attack every company they set their sights on. I see. Well, I just hope something happens soon, but you gotta tell me, who do you think will win?
Hey, your phone was buzzing earlier.
Got a lot of message from an unknown account. Uh-oh. Nice to meet you. I am the one they call Alibaba. I want to ask you something. You're a Phantom Thief, aren't you? Can you really steal hearts?
Who is this? Why does he know that you're a Phantom Thief? Is one of our teammates pulling a prank on you?
There is someone whose heart I would like you to steal. But I'm not asking for charity. Let's make a deal. You wish to know about Medjed, correct? I can give you information on them if you change a heart of it is successful. If you so desire, I can take care of them as well. Do you believe in my skills? I could track down their accounts just as I have with yours. But this is all I can prove at the moment. Oh, I wonder if this is the girl. I was thinking maybe she was a part of Medjed, but now I'm wondering if she is a neutral party. Ooh, maybe we can turn in her into our own oracle, like, you know, in DC. I've prepared the necessary tool on my end. Look forward to it.
Shouldn't you respond to it?
This is interesting. Okay. Who is this? I can't find the account to send a response to. All I get back is an error message.
You
can't reply.
Can't reply back? I don't know what this is all about, but we should probably let everyone know about this.
Considering he mentioned stealing hearts, he knows, doesn't he?
Seems so.
He or she.
How were we found out?
He may have traced our chat log.
How careless of us.
But how would he have known all these details with just that?
Do you think that there is another cause?
Yeah. I'm not sure why, but that's the feeling I get.
Hey, is it that easy to look at someone else's chat log?
I don't know much about it myself, but it's probably not impossible, I think.
How's it done?
Maybe they extracted our phone's data?
Why is he getting an error when he tries to reply?
Perhaps the receiving end doesn't exist.
That's possible?
Don't ask me everything. I told you that I don't know much about it.
Poor Makoto.
Wait, might this be what is referred to as hacking?
Then, does that mean this guy's a hacker?
I don't get high-tech stuff. What does this all mean?
An unknown hacker contacted us.
I see. I don't really get it.
Then, is this person Medjed?
Doesn't seem like it.
I doubt it, considering he says he wants to deal with them. That is, only if we take his words for face value.
True.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if we got this guy on our side?
Now you're thinking, Ryuji.
But we know nothing about his identity at all. We can't trust him.
I don't think it's a bad deal, though.
Even if Alibaba turns out to be a criminal, I am not helping anyone of that sort.
Oh, right. That wouldn't be good.
The I've prepared the necessary tool part makes no sense either.
Could this just be a prank?
He knows an awful lot for it to be a prank.
That's true.
If he knows who we are, won't we get caught?
No, if he wanted to report us, I think he would have done it already.
He must have some sort of objective of his own. He did offer us a deal after all. I'm certain he'll contact us again.
There's no telling when he'll do so, though. It'd be best if we stay together. If something happens, we can act at once.
Yeah. So, somewhere we can wait and hide for long hours.
How about LeBlanc?
He's not happy to see my friends, I take it.
Oh, what's with the big group?
Good evening. We were thinking about putting together plans for our summer.
Is that a new face I see?
It's nice to meet you. My name is Makoto Nijima. I hope we're not being a bother.
She's our student council president.
Nijima.
Is something wrong?
Oh, he's got a history with Sai, her sister.
No, it's nothing.
Uh-huh.
A student council president, eh? I'm stunned. I hope he's not causing you too much trouble. I'm Sojiro Sakura, but everyone just calls me boss. By the way, that was addressed to you. This old man will get going and leave you kids be. All right, the store's all yours.
We have late-breaking news on Medjed, whose notoriety rose since their statement the other day. Just moments ago, a new message has been released on their website. They have announced their victory over the Phantom Thieves.
Victory, huh?
Medjed also warns any Japanese citizens who praised the Phantom Thieves to stop doing so. We will report any further actions by Medjed as they arrive.
Ah! Oh, that seems smart for the media to be doing that.
Oh, come on. It's in English.
Let me see. The Phantom Thieves remain silent at our question. This proves that we are just. People of Japan, wake up. You must not worship the Phantom Thieves.
What? That's bullshit!
Keep listening.
We will discipline any who worship them. The punishment is the confiscation of possessions. We are Medjed. We are unseen. We will eliminate evil. That's what it says.
What does that all mean?
They're saying that they'll target sympathizers of the Phantom Thieves.
Confiscation of possessions,
Perhaps bank accounts or personal information. Either way, it won't be anything pleasant.
Why the hell are we being singled out?
Perhaps all they care about is labeling the Phantom Thieves as crooks. That all this wouldn't have happened had the Phantom Thieves not existed.
That's complete bullshit!
Talk about a troublesome organization that we've been targeted by.
Isn't there anything we can do?
It's certain we can't do anything about this on our own.
Hey, so what's this letter about? I don't need any more trouble.
It's rare for you to get something like this.
Is it going to be from Alibaba?
A calling card?
Oh boy.
Anything else in there? Who's this from, anyway?
There's no stamp on it. Someone must have directly dropped it into the mailbox here.
Could it have been Alibaba?
That reminds me. He did mention something about preparing the necessary tool. Don't tell me. Is this what he was talking about?
What the hell's going on here?
All we can do at the moment is wait for Alibaba's orders. Let's brace ourselves and stand by, in case anything comes up.
Oh dear.
have really started turning the heat up on the forum. I put a special post up and everything. The showdown between the Just Phantom Thieves and the global organization Medjed is here. Reactions have been great too, everyone is really engaged. So far, most of the comments have been pro-Phantom Thieves, most likely because of what happened in the Kenishiro case. Those on the other side have say Medjed are hackers of justice, but there's nothing resembling justice in what they do. Someday I want the whole site to be filled with pro-thieves comments. I'm looking forward to when that day finally arrives.
He can look forward to whatever he wants. We have no means of striking back against Medjed. We're gonna be in deep trouble if we don't do something.
First the Alibaba character, and now the blank calling card, which I'm assuming might be this... I don't know, it could be Medjed, but Medjed doesn't know the personal individuals of Phantom Thieves, so I don't know. What the heck's going on?